Hello there, Site 42 staff, as well as those of you from the greater SCP Foundation community. And welcome to another Fan Art Friday, a subsidiary of the Anomalous podcast from Site 42. As always, I'm Dr. Theron Sherman, and as I begin this intro, yes, my allergy eye is still being angry. I've gotten some more powerful eye drops, but there is not any sort of medical issue indicated outside of allergies at this time. Please do not fret. And so, as I have done for the last over a year, and counting because the daily stream streak remains strong, I'm here to open my office doors to you, the SCP Foundation staff, to answer your burning questions about this dark and mysterious place of employment we call the SCP Foundation. So whether you have questions about the anomalies we contain, the staff who contain them, the groups of interest who try to stop us from containing them, or hypothetical containment procedures about anomalies that fall outside of the SCP Foundation's purview, perhaps they're from a different multiverse or pataphysical narrative level, i.e. fandom. Either way, I am Dr. Theron Sherman, Site Director here at Site 42 of the SCP Foundation, and I am here for the next 30 minutes to show you some dope fan art from our little Site 42 corner of the community. And then, if I get enough time past what we're doing here, I will do some general Q&A. But we are running late today. For people in the chat, as I said, red eye. Yes, I've got the eye drops. They are in my eyes. The only thing I hate more than itchy eyes is putting things in my eyes. I did this for survival's sake, but I did not like it. So yes. Now, there is a lot of fan art in action. My terminal is faltering greatly. So I'm making a new policy for Fan Art Friday rules. When Desk, who is alive, makes it to chat, Desk will add this to the Fan Art Friday rules and update them. When you're going to send videos to Fan Art Friday from now on, please do as Froy has cleverly done, upload them to your YouTube channel. Sending me the files is making my computer die. My terminal needs help. Furthermore, if you do not wish the videos to be public, which is fine, you can upload them as unlisted and still send us a shareable link. Remember, private will not work. Private makes it so only you can see it. Unlisted makes it so you can send links to it. But that is what we will do for videos now on. I am stopping accepting video files after today because there are too many. Titanborn, I'm not accusing you of sending malware. I'm just saying, my terminal is old and cranky, and every time I try to download a video and run it, it throws glitches at me. It's angry. Ta! 369 Destroyer, I'm glad to see you're alive. I did think that I may have accidentally murdered you yesterday when I timed you out for 1 minute as a joke. I was afraid I deleted you from existence. I am glad to see you survived my powerful Thanos slap, which is not a snap, it's a slap apparently. The Infinity Gauntlet is rather heavy. It would be good for slapping. I think that would be much more effective, actually. Bitch slap existence itself. All right, I am getting way off track. Let me get back to the start here. Hey, Puppet Boy, congratulations on being the #1 most punctual member of today's Containment Hazard Assessment team. i.e. congratulations on being first chatter. Meanwhile, alongside you, 369 Destroyer, who did not die, Senior Researcher Alex, Amber, Titanborn, Dr. A Mask, Wandering by the Books, Captain Evil Greasy John, Scarlet Fox VT, Sleepless Dragon, Gamer77, Dr. Frogman, Blue Phantom. Everyone who I've just named, thank you for being here punctually. And thank you for being here as members of Site 42 on YouTube. We appreciate your membership and your service. Furthermore, Dr. Val, X-Gamer, Rar Caution, LOL45, Tiger Claws, and Zombie Cat. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for being punctual. And thank you for being here just for being you. Agent Goose, since desk is tardy, and it will show up on his record, will you please start a prompt that says, Dr. Sherman's eye is because he's allergic to pets? Do not worry about it. Okay, I have very limited time. Let us get this Fan Art Friday on the road. Now, Global Occult Coalition Corporal, you have sent me multiple emails. In the future, the rule is you must submit all of your art within one email. Do not send multiple emails. It is confusing. Please do not do that. Second of all, Global Occult Coalition Corporal, I'm going to show one of your arts today. I'm not going to show all of them, even though there are several emails due to that. I also want to show this as a learning moment. And that learning moment is, we have a secondary rule that I need you to follow in the future, Global Occult Coalition Corporal. And that rule is, the art has to be of a certain tier of effort. First of all, I hate your subject matter. Your subject matter sucks. Everyone hates this thing. But secondarily, showing just a smudge with some dots, whether it's 999 or this abomination, is not high enough effort to be featured on Fan Art Friday. So please pick a better subject, but in all seriousness, please submit art of a higher caliber of effort, please. Much like the SCP community, we are encouraging you to grow in your artistic strengths. So low effort post will not be featured. And all in one email next time. All right, continuing on. Scarlet Fox. Same to you, but more of it. One email in the future. One email. I've got limited time and you all are confusing me with too many documents. I am eating too much steak. The lobster is too buttery. I am surrounded. You need to help me with this, people. And I am sorry if I'm a bit tetchy right now. My eyeball is bothering me. It is just itchy. It does not hurt, but it itches, and you're not allowed to itch it. And I'm very grunkled about it. So, Scarlet, because you sent the Shermingling memes that we already used in a previous stream, I'm going to skip those and move on to another email. Because this is effort. Scarlet Fox has brought to us a hidden Sherm search. There are Dr. Sherman plushies hidden in the woods. This one's pretty obvious. This one's pretty obvious. But I would suggest putting this in the Discord server for people to find them, because that is very cool. And point of order, that also means, remember, we are sponsored by the Dr. Sherman plushie. You have what, 5 days remaining? 5 days remaining to put your reservation in to get one of these Dr. Sherman 2nd edition plushies. Otherwise, you will not be able to have them ever again. This is a one-time order. They will exist one time. If you do not order them at the link that is pinned in the chat or in the description of the VOD, then you will be gone forever from having a plushie. Last opportunity is coming soon. Next. So because of that, Scarlet, I'm not going to show the answer key here. I want them to be able to do it themselves. Some person, perhaps. Thank you for sending. SCP-1349. I don't know what it is, and because it's a bug, I don't like it. But it is very photogenic in the way you have drawn it. Good work. Good art. Next up. Dr. Val. Dr. Val has brought for us 3 pieces of art this day. Number 1. Dr. Sherman as a jester. I guess I am truly jester maxing this day. Very, very comical. Then we have the desk doing a hecking Michael Jackson hee hee. And then the arrow's not showing up to show me the last piece of art. Give me one moment. The final piece of art is a portrait of SCP-953, the Kumiho, the polymorphic humanoid. This is pretty freaking pretty. I would beware sharing this with certain staff members who are quote-unquote monster fuckers. Because 953 will gash your neck open and make you die. So stay away from it. It is not pretty. It is murder. Do not. But, Dr. Val, very good artwork. Next up, we have artwork from Kittyfly. Now, Kittyfly, I will tell you, this almost broke the rule of just being your own OC, but while it did have a cursory cameo at the end that saved it somewhat, it's also really damn good. So, err more towards having other Site-42 and or SCP things in it, but overall, this is good enough I'm going to show it. You're like, not even close to the line, but you're like in the neighborhood of the line. It feels like somebody wants to sell me something! Doop, doop, doop. Boop, boop, boop. Dad, I told you Kitty was onto us. Uber catnip by Dado. My hamster likes to walk across keyboard. Very, very cute banana and Dadonut phone charms, Dado. Frickin' A. Also, I did not ever conceive Dado as a tentacle person. That terrifies me. Overall, very nice, Kittyfly. Overall, very nice. Next up, Intern Gage. Unfortunately, as I said, videos are going to be an issue from now on. Let's make the jump to sending unlisted YouTube links in the future. Froy has sent a button of SCP-2295, the Patchwork Bear. Patchwork Bear, very adorable. Everyone loves that guy. And you sent a YouTube link, because you are the originator of that good strategy. Let's see what you did. Okay, so this is just you shipping Gears and Iceberg. The personal lives of Dr. Iceberg and Dr. Gears are not mine to pry into. Please, act like a professional. We're all co-workers here. Pressing the ambiance button again. But overall, good work, Froy. Puppy Boy, you are the next Fanartist. The next Fanartist is Puppet Boy, bringing us a goddamn beautiful Dr. Alto Clef. I don't refer to Clef beautiful very often. But, And then you can have the non-flowery version if you wish to clarify the cleffiness. Damn. Adding the flowers, it goes from just a standard portrait to, look, my bro is in Hades too. The boon of Alto Clef is just shotgun shells. And the ability to nope enemy attacks. Very fine work, Puppet Boy. Very fine work. Roar Caution has brought to us I feel like this, but I'm not sure the context. But I feel it in my soul. Roar Caution, explain this to me. I'm moving on, but I'll look for the explanation. Oh, yeah, no, I feel this too. Yeah, this is standard operating procedure. I feel like this all the time around the Containment Hazard Assessment team. We want you! We want you! We want you as a new recruit! Perfect. Welcome to the Foundation. And intern Moss has brought us our last piece of fan art for the day. Dr. Sherm as a pony. For the 100th time, stop trying to sleep with the anomalies. Yes. Yes, this is factual. Yes. Very good. Woof. Let me fix that. Sorry about the earthquake. All right, everybody. Overall, very good. Very good Fan Art Fridays. Remember to send them all in one email in the future. Remember to send videos as YouTube unlisted links. That way, my computer doesn't try to die every time we open them. And overall, congratulations to people who make good art. Now, I am returning to chat, of which we have 15 minutes left for general Q&A. It's a short stream. How do I send fan art without the Discord? Hotel California Eagles. Look at the moderator desk's prompts. Read what the moderators are sending. Because desk is sending the way to send fan art in. Blue Phantom, thank you for sending a 5-star rating to the Containment Hazard Assessment team. I'm sure they feel proud to be 5-star as a chat. 369 Destroyer, thank you for your first donation to today's stream as well as being a member. Grab yourself a stuffed mushroom on your way past the commissary, but not from the SCP-666.5-J. Definitely not that. Freud told me he thought you accidentally banned me or upset me, so here's to show that no, you didn't. Just left due to low battery while muted. I see. I am glad to hear you did not perish when I Thanos slapped you. Sleepless Dragon, thank you for sending sparkles, as well as you, Blue Phantom. Thank you both for sending sparkles to the Containment Hazard Assessment team. I'm sure they enjoyed the sparkle. Blue Phantom, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a quiche on your way past the commissary. Caught the intern who put 999 in the shark mold yesterday. 999 was not hurt by the Shark Punching Center members. I managed to beat them, then explain it was 999 how his day. Well, yes, I don't imagine punches could feasibly hurt SCP-999. It is slime, after all. It probably felt like it was getting a tickle massage, which was probably very beneficial. Perhaps we should put 999 in a shark mold and sick the Shark Punching Center on 999 more often. We're not going to do that, I'm joking. Coleman Fight, thank you for your first 2 donations to today's stream as well as being a member. Grab yourself a bag of crisps on your way past the commissary. Dr. Sherman, we got a good problem. Space missile ship is defending Earth from defending, I assume, Earth from alien invasion. All they demand is some moonshine and pictures of doggos. But the SCPs are all so cute, I want to cuddle. No cuddling. No. And, well, let's establish a connection of communications with this alien ship, space missile ship thing. Who are they? If they're defending us from aliens, who are they though? Amber, thank you for sending a floating heart to the Containment Hazard Assessment team. I'm sure they feel the love. Dr. A. Mask, thank you for your first donation to today's stream as well as being a member. Thank you for going through the Ko-Fi, which only takes 3% of your donation instead of the 30% YouTube Super Chats take. We appreciate the effort. Grab yourself I guess some bandages on your way past the commissary. My author ate shit yesterday, fell over the handlebars of a pedal bike, and is annoyed at the wait time at the walk-in center, 2.5 hours, but we are very much excited about the plushie. I will let you know when I get my hands on it. Yes, once the orders finish, they should come through in September. Festum, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab yourself a omelette du fromage on your way past the commissary. Hey, Dr. Henry here. In Site 73, we sent you 096, and you sent us some photo of, oh God. We would not send you a photo of SCP-096. You need to relax. It's definitely something else. Furthermore, yes, we received 096. It is currently in the transfer cell awaiting transfer to the next site. We are professionals, after all. Chill. Puppet Boy, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a mini pizza on your way past the commissary. If we've gotten a minute, I wrote some explanations of my cleft design in the email, including flower choices. Well, I guess I can look that up while Puppy of Interest 42 comes to visit. A sweetie pumpkin has come to visit. Unfortunately, I'm allergic to you, and my terrible crimson eyeball is evidence of that.
Sorry.
But you are very sweet and you smell good from being washed, so that's nice. And I'm sure the chat still wants you to have a treat, regardless of what pain you have inflicted upon me. And I don't hold it against you because you are the sweetest pumpkin. And I'm going to wash my hands for the allergies, doubly so because they are frustrating me. Oh my gosh, Puppet Boy, you said so many notes on this art. You said so many notes. I was tired of seeing Foundation characters represented the same body type, so I'm making Clef a bear. Well, yeah, we all stand Beer Belly Clef here. Although the Japanese branch always draws Clef like a twink. It is very common on SCP Japan Twitter to see twink Clef everywhere. But you know what? There is no canon. And then you sent Parsley, the Devil's Herb. You, Symbols of Immortality and Omens of Doom. That sounds like Clef. Devil's Trumpets. Well, that says clearly that. And Marigolds, which is Clef's favorite flower according to Desk. And we trust Desk with Clef lore. $100 stars. Thank you for sending. 3 stars and 2 sparkles. The Containment Hazard Assessment team. I am sure they enjoy the Twinkle, Twinkle, Twinkle and Sparkle, Sparkle. Zombie Cat, thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab yourself a waffle on your way past the commissary. Graduating this week, so art will be postponed. Well, congratulations on graduating. That is a good achievement. Congratulations. Coleman Fight, thank you for donating again to say, my favorite barbecue is either Danish or Spanish. I've not had Spanish or Danish barbecue. But as a heathen American, I am partial to Texas because that's the stereotype. And I lived in Texas for a spell, and the barbecue's quite good. Also, one of the restaurants has a mozzarella stick, but you don't order like 6 little sticks of mozzarella. You order a mozzarella stick the size of a hot dog. It's insane. Everything's bigger in Texas. It's insane. Those people are crazy. Mad respect. Intern Festum, thank you for donating again to say. Dr. Henry here, so we found out that we got hacked and the TVs in every single area of Site 73 put 096's face on the TVs. We'd like to warn you, though, that one of our staff saw it. All right, well, we did not, in fact, hack your TVs and put pictures of 096 everywhere, so it sounds like you're having bigger problems. I highly suggest you get your security personnel to figure out what the hell's going on over there. Oh, and the IT department as well. Loving the King K. Rool cosplay, Dr. Sherman. 369 Destroyer, I'm terrified of what you are asserting. I'm terrified of what you're implying. But if it gets me into Smash, then okay. Intern Festum, thank you for donating again to say, it's the Chaos Insurgency. Fuck. Well, it's always those guys. But how did that get into your systems? They're a weird little guerrilla faction. They're not that skilled and technologically advanced in comparison. They're working off remnants of trash tech that they stole when they traitorized from us. So, maybe you need to improve your security budget. Dr. K. Rulenstein specifically. I am unfamiliar with the Dr. K. Rulenstein variant of King K. Rool. That's funny. The only Smash Doc would ever want to be in is Smash Brothers. You're damn right. Who is Skippy? Intern Tambari. If you say its name, you might summon it. Be cautious with your utterances. Site 42 staff, we are in the last 5 minutes of today's stream. As a time check, we are 5 minutes to the end of stream. Festum Post, thank you for your incredibly generous donation to today's stream. We here at Site 42, myself, Agent Goose, Desk, Synthar Editor, all around, we greatly appreciate your exceptional generosity to the Site 42 team. As such, since you seem to be having a trouble with SCP-076 now, who the fuck shit all over 076 make? You're having an 096 on every TV, Chaos Insurgency sponsored, and now Abel is covered in poo? Is that what you're saying? Well, listen, for your exceptional generosity, I'm just going to press the Containment Breach No More button that I save only for very, very generous and endangered agents. You said you were at Site 73, correct? Listen, I'm only able to pull out this kind of narrative ass-pullery when people are exceptionally generous to the Site 42 cause. So Site 73, Dr. Henry, localizing, narrative, ass-pull, send. Okay. You're welcome, Dr. Henry. I have cleaned up, well, what was a terrible mess it sounds like. I'm sorry to hear that. Phew. Thank you for your generosity, and what can I say except you're welcome? Why did my dumbass think that SCP-087 was Fredbear? I have no idea how you could possibly think that, intern fish, as Freddy Fazbear, or the Fredbear, is from a different intellectual property entirely. It is not an SCP. It would not be an SCP of any kind. 05 count to 3. Thank you for your first donation to today's stream. Grab yourself a short stack on your way past the commissary. 053 kid. 05 have landed on site. 42 for 729. Why would the 05s want to take the marble bath that makes you want to stay in the bath until you die? That seems counterproductive to the overseers surviving, which is what we want them to do. So maybe tell them not to do that? Blue Phantom, thank you for donating again to say, are desks drawers a mini dimension that can access all desk drawers? Also, how's your day, desk? Treat for the puppy of interest 42 Charlie. So, first of all, I do not know that desk has multi-dimensional drawers that can reach any drawer. That seems a little OP for desk to have. And puppy of interest 42, codename Charlie, did get a treat earlier. Festum, thank you for your intense and insane generosity. You are... Thank you, Festus, for the rest of us. Now that I've narratively cured your issue with a poopy Abel, as well as the Chaos Insurgency, and 096s all over your site. Puppy of Interest 42, good to see you. While I cannot give you the belly rubs that you want, here, Puppy of Interest 42 is here to say thank you. See how her tail wags? She's very happy. She is very tall. And these treats, look at her stand at attention. She's very smart. Get it. Get it. I can't stay mad at you, even if my eyeball can. You are very cute. Festum, thank you for your intense generosity today's stream. You know, besides my day job, cover job teaching dance, these daily streams are part and parcel. Your donations help me to justify not working full time at my day job, but only part time. I still teach 3 full days a week, 8-hour days, but then I stream and work with you guys the rest of the time for the daily streams. I also pay Synth to edit and do community manage it for our shorts. I give Desk a chunk for helping to moderate. Agent Goose is here with the animal wrangling. You're helping not just me, but a lot of people. And although I'm not making SCP films yet, I want to do that in the future once we get, a lot more budgets. It's people like you who are going to make that possible. So thank you so much for helping me to support the SCP community even more than I already do. I'm doing my best out here, and it's people like you and the rest of you Containment Hazard Assessment team that make it possible. So with my itchy eye that I can barely think because it's annoying me, thank you guys for your generosity, all of you, and especially to our goat of the stream, Festum. But now, Site 42 staff, it is the end of stream, and as I do at the end of every stream, I tell you guys my favorite SCPs. But I'm not going to tell you my favorites are the one I personally wrote. That would be cheating. But if you want to read the SCPs I wrote, you can go to the Sherm's author page in Site 42 Hub on the SCP database. There you can see the SCPs I personally wrote, as well as contributed voice lines or sound effects to. And while you're on my author page, one tab over, you'll find a list of links. Links that people ask about in the chat, but then they're just not determined enough to find, which is sad for them. But you can go to my author page and find those links if you're determined enough. And while you're there, you can become a Patreon patron or a YouTube channel member to donate to us monthly. You can do a Ko-Fi or a YouTube Super Chat to donate to us one at a time. Or you can go to purchase the Dr. Sherman 2nd Edition plushie with 5 days remaining to get your reserved order. This is going to be your last chance to get this before it's gone forever. However you choose to financially support Site 42 through your generosity, we greatly appreciate it. And even if you can't because you're part of the broke gang, do not fret. Starving artists are a thing for a reason. And so we appreciate you going forth and helping us not with money in that case, but in the engagement side by being a member of Mobile Task Force Sci 42, codenamed the Signal Boosters, by liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, chatting, making edits, clipping, spreading it through memes. The more you spread us through engagement, the more viral we get, the more people find us, the more people find the SCP community. And they go, hey, I also want to support the SCP Wiki and its authors and artists. I want to support the filmmakers, animators, game devs, merch makers, podcasters, etc. I hope that we all can uplift the SCP community together to get bigger and better SCP films and games. Step by step, we're getting closer every day. I've got some new news coming up soon that I can't wait to tell you guys about, but I have to respond to a few emails first. And so, Without further ado, oh wait, yes, with further ado. Blue Phantom, thank you for donating again to say, how rare is it for someone to be discussed by 999? Well, considering SCP-999 doesn't speak, but just gurgles, very rare. Very rare. And so, without further ado, my favorite SCPs in no particular order are SCP-3999, SCP-3043, SCP-008-J, SCP-Spooky-J, SCP-5031, SCP-5175, SCP-5320, and SCP-8980. Content warning on that last one, it's a bit of a rough read. Speed round. 3999-3043-008-J, Spooky-J, 5031, 5075, content warning on the last one, it's a rough read. Blue Phantom, thank you for donating again. To clarify, you meant disgusted. Don't blame yourself for not being able to spell, although try and spell better, of course. That's just a general blanket rule for all of us. But the YouTube Super Chat keyboard is horrifically broken and always gets things wrong. So don't blame it fully on yourself. The YouTube Super Chat keyboard sucks. But I've never heard of someone being disgusted by SCP-999, except maybe 682, who didn't like it, but still got tickled by it. So, I've not heard of that, but I can't say it's impossible, theoretically. Alright, Site42 staff, this is another Fanart Friday, a subsidiary, about the anomalous broadcast from Site42. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. Be safe, be well, and as always, secure, contain, protect. I'll see you in the next video or stream. Because I'm happy, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy, clap along if you know what happiness means to you. 'Cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel like that's what you wanna do. The credit song is Happy by Pharrell Williams. Be safe, be well, Site42 staff, and as always, secure, contain, protect. See you in the next video or stream.